Look, productivity is a key issue that's raised with this report, also Jennifer Westacott today. Do you think that we're seeing the Albanese government running some contradictory policies? It's pursuing industrial relations reform. We know that's going to slow productivity, more red tape for businesses, harder to employ people. But at the same time, they need to lift productivity, not just for our economic future, but even in the more shorter term to get inflation down.
Well, absolutely, Sharri, you've nailed it precisely.
Oh, thank you.
The future will only be prosperous. The future will only be prosperous if we have a dramatic improvement in productivity, and not just a one-off, but every year. We've got to have a productivity mentality and a productivity process which actually delivers it. But as you say, Sharri, the government's short-term agenda is to actually be anti-productivity. It's attacking business. It's attacking the dynamics that make business more productive and more effective, and to create jobs which are actually well-paying jobs and that actually generate improved outcomes for Australians.
Now, what do you think about this? We saw the CFMEU at Labor's national conference encourage the government to have a union spot on the RBA board. Dutton says this would be disastrous, don't do it. Do you think Labor will succumb to pressure from the CFMEU on this, or will keep them at bay?
Well, they might succumb to pressure from the trade union movement more generally, maybe not the CFMEU precisely. And I don't personally have a problem with a unionist being on the board. We've had unionists on the board of the Reserve Bank before, most notably Bob Hawke back in the 1970s. And so it's not exactly a bad idea, but and I think also a unionist on the board will actually be inside the tent and see the sorts of challenges that the Reserve Bank has to deal with and face the economy more generally. But not if we're going to sort of see, we've got to have a unionist that's going to run a pro-union, anti-business agenda. No, that would be a big mistake, as it would apply to anybody on the board that was not going to actually do their job.
All right, Terry McCrann, we'll read you in the Herald Sun. Thank you very much for your time.